Hello and welcome to the BTSF for PokéSins Season 1 Episode 43, The March of the Executor Squad. It probably comes as no surprise that I didn't really like this episode. I mean, to be honest, to some degree the score doesn't reflect my actual thoughts. That's a lot of the reason why I do these BTSFs, because I'm bound to point out everything good and bad that I see, but that doesn't always say how they weigh up to create an actual piece of entertainment and the value of said piece of entertainment. In this case, good or bad aside, I mean, I didn't complain every single time Melvin spoke, as some people suggested I should, which I kind of wanted to, but nah, I thought that one would get old too quick. Most of the reason I didn't like this one is because Melvin is just so creepy, and not in a Bill way. Some people have been saying, oh, who's creepier, Bill or Melvin? Completely different. Bill looked creepy. Melvin doesn't look creepy, but he certainly acts it. He's the sort of person you would put on a list and just keep track of his whereabouts, that kind of creepy. Whereas Bill, I just don't want to look at him. He's a horrible person. Actually, both Melvin and the bomber, the mad bomber, his boss, the carnival owner guy, they're both horrible. And the bomber has a time bomb on hand. It's ridiculous, that whole thing that got through, like the missile from bloody Beauty and the Beach. It's stuff that is so jarringly out of place in this world that it baffles me that A, it got through sensors, and B, it was bloody written at all. But the worst bit about them is that there is absolutely no comeuppance for either of them. Melvin is made out to be a hero. He tried to hypnotize everyone. He forced a 10-year-old boy into physical labor under hypnosis, and he's made out to be the hero at the end. And the bomber is just, oh, I'm gonna set a time bomb, you should leave. And they're like, oh no, not a time bomb. We've got to stop the executor, not arrest that fucking nutter. It blows my mind that they have these characters and they just get away with all kinds of stuff in this world. On a better note, I do have a theory about the Leaf Forest. Because some people in the comments have said, oh, how can there be wild executor? I reckon that it being called the Leaf Forest is actually a reference to leaf stones. That either they can be commonly found here, that they're buried underneath and therefore affect the plants themselves, because you don't see any execute. So maybe executor grow there quite commonly. But that's my theory, and that's why I didn't complain about it, because it feels like that was intentional. The last thing is the Charmeleon thing. I really like Charmander as a character, and him evolving and turning into such a dick just instantly. It wasn't actually evidenced in this episode. I was watching out for it, but when he burns Ash at the end, that doesn't come across clearly as intentional attacking him or just showing him disrespect. It just comes across as him being overjoyed at having evolved and not really thinking what he's doing through. So that's why I didn't complain about that. A few outtakes of this one, including one for the post-scoreboard wrap-up I do, which is a first for me. Who's Misty is jacket wearing? Whose jacket is Misty wearing? Team Rocket somehow diagnosed hypnosis at extreme range. It's not like this is the first time he's... What? Team Rocket somehow diagnosed hypnosis at Team Rocket somehow diagnosed hypnosis at an extreme range. It's not like this is... It's not like this is his first time. Team Rocket somehow diagnosed hypnosis at extreme range. It's not like this is his first time being a workhorse. Minus 93. Maybe I should have given it more minor for the bad mama. Wow. For the bad mama. Minus 93. Maybe I should have given it more minor for the mad bomber thing. And that's about everything for this episode. No real cut content. But thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you later.